Hello students, today we are going to study about the topic called equation of line. In this particular chapter, we are going to study about what is inclination, slopes of the line, if the lines are parallel or perpendicular, how to find out their slopes, and finally we'll see how to frame the equation of line or even the equation of lines are given. So we related problems, how to find out the coordinates and all that we are going to study in this particular chapter. So it's been divided into two parts. So we are going to see now the part one video, which includes inclination and slopes related problem. So let's start with it. First, we need to understand what is inclination. Inclination is basically the angle which line makes with the positive direction of x-axis. Always remember, it is positive direction means you have to take in anti-clockwise. We cannot take clockwise direction. Whether the line is making acute angle or obtuse angle, we have to take inclination from the positive side. So let us see if the angle is acute angle, like we can see in this figure. So this angle theta, we can see could be any angle between 0 to 90 degree. So to find out the slope, we have to use the formula slope equal to tan theta. You just need to remember that. If angle theta is known, simply calculate tan theta value, you get the slope. For example, if angle theta is 30 degrees, so slope will be 1 by root 3. If it is 45, so tan 45 is 1. So hence slope is 1, same for 60 degree. And if the angle is obtuse angle, then we use the formula related to tan, like tan, if it is obtuse angle. So tan 180 minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. That formula we are going to use. So for example, if angle is 120 degree, so we can write down 120 as tan 160 minus 180 minus 60, which is minus tan 60. So it will give you negative root 3. Similarly, for 135, you will get negative of 1. So this is the first formula. Slope is tan theta. Just need to remember. There are few conditions. If the line is parallel to x-axis, then the angle is 0 degree. Hence, tan 0 is 0. So slope of all the lines parallel to x-axis is 0. Just need to remember this. Same goes for perpendicular case. If tan 90 degree is not defined, so any line which is parallel to y-axis means 90 degree angle, it's making with x. So hence we cannot find the slope of it. It is not defined. Few more condition. If the two lines are parallel and we know the slope of one of the line, say L1 is making angle theta 1 and the slope is M1. For the any other line which is parallel to that line, slope will be M2. But if the lines are parallel, then their slopes will be equal to each other. So M1 equal to M2. Just remember this relation. That will be quite helpful in solving the problems in the books. And in case two lines are perpendicular, then we use this formula where the product of their slopes equal to -1. Or we can say if we know the slope of any one of the lines, say M1, and we need to find out slope of second line, which is M2, we can say simply it is negative reciprocal of the other line. So M2 will be equal to -1 upon M1. All right, so the general form of writing the equation is y equal to mx plus c. You just need to note this down. This is written here, y equal to mx plus c. This is the general form of writing any equation of line, right? Where this m represents slope and c represents y-intercept. Y-intercept means where the line is cutting at y-axis. M is slope. So suppose any equation which is given in this form or not given in this form, we have to write down in this form, means we have to make y as the subject, right? So whatever the coefficient of x will be, that would be your slope. Suppose in this particular example, it is given equation of line is 3x plus 4y equal to 6, and we need to find out the slope of the line. So what we will do is, we first step we will make y as the subject. So 3x we have to take on the other side, so it becomes 4y equal to minus 3x plus 6. and then 4 will be divided. So divide by each. So you will get slope and y-intercept separately, right? So it will be minus 3 by 4. This is same problem. It's been done here, right? So in this case, inclination is 45 degrees. So find the slope. So slope will be tan 45, which is what we have already seen. Now this is a new formula which you need to remember. If two points are known to us, then how to find out their slope? We need to use the tan theta actually basically. So it's not been shown here. It's perpendicular upon base only. Just need to remember y2 minus y1. If two points are given, suppose this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So y2 means 1 minus 5 upon 7 minus 4. So this will be our slope if two points are known to us. And this example we have already seen 3x plus 4y equal to 6. So find out the slope. Just make y as subject. So we got minus 3 by 4 as the slope and 6 by 4 as the y-intercept, which we can cut as 3 by 2. So there are different ways to calculate the slope. In this question, it is given that the slope of a line perpendicular to AB. So first we need to find out the slope of AB, then we use that formula. Remember, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1 means negative reciprocal if the lines are perpendicular. So let's see what is the slope of AB line. So y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So x1 y1 is this. Let us say A and x2 y2 is B. So value of y2 is 8 and y1 is 2. So that is what we wrote. And for x2 it's 5 and x1 is minus 4. Same way. We have to write in the denominator. Then when we solve, we got 2 by 3. So slope of line AB is 2 by 3. But we need to find the slope of a line which is perpendicular to AB. So line perpendicular to AB will be minus 1 upon slope of AB, negative reciprocal. So if it is 2 by 3, slope of line perpendicular to this will be minus 3 by 2. Simply we can directly write down like this, right? Another problem C is that the line AB is perpendicular to the other line which is CD. All right. Now we need to find out the value of x here. Okay. Now we know that this line, if it's perpendicular to this, then the slope of this multiplied by this should be equal to minus 1. So let's calculate. First we need to find out the slope of AB. Same formula y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. We got this minus 6 by 5 minus x. Similarly for second line CD, the slope will be same formula. We got minus 1 by 3. Now since these two lines are perpendicular to each other, so their product should be equal to minus 1. This is minus 6 upon 5 minus x into minus 1 by 3 should be equal to minus 1. So on solving this, 3 and 6 we can cut, so it becomes minus 2 and we can take it on the other side, so it becomes minus 5 plus x equal to 2. So x equal to 7 is the answer. I hope this is clear to you. Let's see some application-based problem in which some figure may be given. It may be rhombus, rectangle, parallelogram, any figure, and we need to use these particular problems using parallel sides or perpendicular sides. That's what we learned. In this particular question, PQRS is parallelogram. So we know that opposite sides are parallel. And angle S is given as 45 degree, and one more condition is given that PQ is parallel to x-axis. We have to find out slope of all four of the lines. Since PQ and SR are parallel because it's a parallelogram and PQ is parallel to x-axis, so hence PQ and SR both are parallel to x-axis. And when we know that if the line is parallel to x-axis, the slope is 0. So we can directly write down slope of PQ is equal to SR equal to 0 since both the lines are parallel to x-axis. All right. In the second part, we need to find out the slope of PS and QR. Since again both are parallel to each other, so slope will be same. So first we'll find out slope of PS because it is making angle of 45 degree. The slope of PS will be tan 45, which is 1. Hence, slope of PS is 1 and QR also is 1. So we got all the four slopes. I think it's clear to you. Going to the next question, it is given that two line equations are now given and we need to check whether they are parallel or perpendicular to each other. And to check that, we need to find their slopes. If the slopes are equal, lines are parallel. If the multiplication of their slope is equal to -1, lines are perpendicular. So let's see. First, 2x minus 5y equal to 6. Make y as the subject. We get 2 by 5x minus 6 by 5. This will. This is what we get. So slope is 2 by 5. Similarly, for second line, we can get for second line it is 4x plus 10y. So we can easily get that it is this line 4y plus 10x equal to 1. So we'll make the y as subject. So y subject, if we make, we get minus 10 by 4, which is minus 5 by 2. So if it is minus 5 by 2, now the slope of first line is 2 by 5. This is 5 by 2. We can multiply these two. We get minus 1. So since the product of both the slope is minus 1, hence lines are perpendicular to each other. Moving to the next question, it says point A and B is given, is perpendicular to the line. We need to find out the value of B. So slope of A and B, if we need to find out, so how we can find it out is first we have AB. So slope is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So b minus 3 by 6. And slope for second line, again make y as the subject. We get 2 by 4x. So slope is 1 by 2. Now the product of this and this should be equal to minus 1 because the lines are perpendicular. So 6 2s are 12, which goes on other side. So it becomes b minus 3 equal to minus 12, and minus 3 we can take it on other side. So answer is b equal to minus 9. So this is the value of b which we require. I hope this problem related to slope are very clear to you now. If the lines are parallel or perpendicular, we use these relation between the two slopes. In the next video, we are going to study about the equation of line, how to frame the equation of line, or how to, if the equation of line is given, how to solve it, or the various problems. Right? Thank you very much.